It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, we've got what can only be described as a mirror image matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and themselves. Defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And boy, a rough start to this one as this kick goes out of...
What the f... I don't know what the fuck he changing, so I ain't meant to change. Let me see. This nigga motherfucking makes my motherfucking reasons.
What?
That shit bounce. Yeah, you motherfucking here. Damn, I ain't got no fingers in my own shit.
You want to do a friendly quit?
That nigga funny. Hey, bro, they really do be fucking up a nigga rosters, bro.
You want to do a friendly quit, man?
Nah, bro, come on, play, bro. You chose your Ravens, I chose my Ravens. But man, come on, bro. Go. You ain't quitting.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Jackson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
Even though it's the opening drive of the game, he wasn't shy about taking off and running with the football, even knowing the defense is definitely going to take their shots at him, and that's exactly what they did. He better learn to slide, otherwise he won't be around to finish this one.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And now Jackson will look to throw it. And that'll be checked down to Drake. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Throwing is Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football.
Well, they certainly weren't afraid to let it fly early, and they hope that'll keep the defense honest and keep the offensive guys excited about getting back out there. They are in attack mode in this game. It did backfire a little bit. Now you're just hoping your defense can keep them off the scoreboard so you're not facing a deficit the next time you run out there.
Edwards now on 1st and 10. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Play action. It's Jackson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. A swing pass here to Edwards.
Come on,
and they're going to
man.
get this down to about the 37. Interesting decision here. Opening drive, Charles, 4th and short. You're in field goal range. We'll see what they do.
I just shake a fist at my offense and say, go get it, guys, because if you can't pick up 4th and short here, we're probably in trouble the rest of the game. Show some confidence, show some aggressiveness, go pick it up.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Oliver, the tight end, making the catch. And he's got some space here. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Edwards going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On 2nd and goal, here's the option. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. So they're back at the 7 now for 3rd and goal. Jackson now. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Demarcus Robinson, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Pulls it in at the 13. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Jackson.
Thank you. Oh!
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now it's Jackson. He's going to try and go deep again.
Thank you, Green.
Double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the 2nd time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
Let's go. Shit, do me down. What is that really talking about? That's why I ain't throwing it.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On the option, here's Drake. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. To throw is Jackson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Rolling to his left. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Touchdown.
God damn!
34 yards.
God!
Lead this now 13-0.
That's what I'm talking about.
The ball game.
Yeah, that
Beautiful
Andrew.
ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone. So give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be.
That was a good ass touchdown right there.
Extra point, and it's now 14-0.
God, I thought I should have gone to the street. Yeah, and that was
Tucker
3rd
now
down
kick it
too.
away following the touchdown. Pulls it in at the 13. That's a pretty good return here as he'll get this.
The rookie smacked the shot at you when they just made. Yeah. Come on, defense. Smacking shit. fuck, niggas. This is how you play with the Ravens.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Friendly quick. Not over here.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson, he dumps it off to Dre.
What the fuck there?
Only able to gain a couple there.
Man, that shit out of
Third
niggas.
and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now it's Jackson.
Thank you.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. It's Chuck.
Yeah, that
picking it
fucking
off.
clock.
And the Ravens will
Let's
take
fucking
over
go.
as they get it up to the 43-yard line. A nightmare of a
This
first
is how the
half
fucking
for
Ravens
That's
supposed
now
to be fucking
3
playing against
interceptions.
niggas, bro.
But Charles, with
But
his
no,
talent,
they
if
wanna be
anyone can
soft.
shake this off and right the
Fuck
ship,
no,
it's
bro.
him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. They go play action with Jackson.
Ooh.
Knocked away and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there, because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
Okay, P.A.
JPP cruising in for the sack.
Hey, JP.
4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt.
Oh, okay, you got that.
Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back? And he lost the ball.
What a way to start a
Doing everything.
excellent run, a tone
No.
setter, and now
That
if you want to take a
fucking
shot on
fuck
second down
outta
and go
here.
play action and make it look like the same exact play and throw it over the top, you can do so because you've established the run in a big way.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. And that is
dropped
incomplete.
it.
On the coverage, a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. They'll try and run for the first with Edwards.
Get that first,
Brought
Edwards.
down at
Get
the
that
21,
fucking
just
first.
shy of the 20 in the red zone. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive.
I liked his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
They'll go back to Edwards on 1st down. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
You actually got
The
it.
Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back.
please stop this, please.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. This is
You can't.
and he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens take a 3-touchdown lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 21-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Damn, he launched that bitch.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, let's already.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
From just shy of midfield, Jackson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
Well, CD, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him up.
Shit.
Yeah, and instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared. Had excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt.
I missed it.
And he's going to miss this one. That is no good. Well outside the left and right, and the lead will hold at 3 touchdowns.
I just needed to go a little bit.
Well, he might be the best kicker the game's ever seen, and we've seen him hit from 66, which is the all-time record. But anything 60-plus, that's a very low percentage kick. Don't tell him. He doesn't believe it.
Fuck,
but this
bro.
one winds up no
I need
good.
to get better with my kicks, bro. Like, real shit. Especially with Tucker Baker. If he could do that shit.
Watch 18. 18's the mic. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Yeah.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
You better for that month in
Evidence there is that one good for 15 in the first.
They asked him to take charge and get them to a spot where they can at least attempt to kick before the half, and he does just that. Didn't trust what he saw downfield, so he took it upon himself to get them into field goal range using his legs. That's coming through with a play they needed in a big spot.
Now Jackson on 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's going.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks, Like the people just leave the key.
No, give me
Now
them.
here's another interception. Picked off by Marcus Williams.
Give me fucking
And the Ravens
them.
will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
I picked
think
that
you and I
bitch
were a little
off.
surprised
He's a
back
pick.
earlier in the game
Let
when he
him
threw a
go.
second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're
Ooh,
used to
ooh.
maybe a
Thank God he
quarterback with
got
less
me.
experience
Thank
or
God he
less
got me.
talent. But a
Thank
quarterback
God
of
he
his
got me.
caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And a penalty flag
Pass
comes in
interference.
as that one winds up
Pass
incomplete, but the
interference.
contact is gonna move the ball
Yeah, I'm
downfield.
waiting for you to do that, dummy. You go right into my trap. Yeah.
After
Yeah,
the
right
penalty,
into
a
my
fresh set
trap.
of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Oh, you dumb.
Now Jackson.
You dumb.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Let's fucking go.
Demarcus Robinson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens are able to add on to their first half lead. Tucker with the extra point, and it is 28-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly
Nope.
why you practice a 2-minute
Nope.
drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left.
You thought he had that
String a few
easy
completions
touchdown.
together, reach the end
Oh,
zone,
no.
and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Jackson on 1st down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that
Yeah,
is
that
not a
nigga the
winning
fuck
formula.
down.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Jackson's throw pulled in by Robinson here.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. And had his hands on, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
This team is not going to make it easy for them. They're a physical group, and we just saw that in one play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Facing this big first half deficit, they keep the field goal unit on the sideline. They're going for it.
From the gun, Jackson. Middle of the field, it's
Oh, he's
Robinson.
lucky. Yeah, hold on.
And he is going to have a Ravens first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Here's Jackson. That is caught at the 7. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
Can you score in these 8 seconds? Can you score in these 8 seconds? If I were you, I go for the field goal. That's your best bet. At least put some points on the board, my nigga. Get some, at least put something on the board. Oh.
2nd and 4. They could still get a first down without scoring.
Hey, check Mike 6, Mike 6. You are X.
Jackson will throw again.
Nope, told you.
And oh, it'll be
Told you.
intercepted. Picked off by Marlon
told
Humphrey.
it, but he
And
ain't
the
wanna
Ravens
listen.
are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some
Can't leave this
immediate
nigga
adjustments,
pull me
and
a
that's what you do.
turn
You don't
quick.
wait.
You
You do it
better
from series
quit.
to series. Because drives like
Ooh.
that end with a turnover, that's multiple times they picked him off already in this opening half.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The
Did I
Raven
call a
offense
pick
set
yet?
at the
I
line for
don't
this
think
next
I
drive.
did.
And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Jackson fighting his tight end Andrews for the Ravens' first down. Up the middle, here's Edwards.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
10 more there and another first down. Again, it's Edwards.
And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
On 2nd down, it's Edwards. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And they run with Edwards off the option. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Up the middle, it's Edwards.
And he'll take this one down to the 36. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Here's Jackson to throw.
He'll set up the screen to Drake. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Good contain, no gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This from 54 yards away.
Fuck!
And that
Shit,
one will
son
be
of a
no
bitch.
good.
He would've had that shit too.
It's well
Fuck!
wide to the left, but that shouldn't matter a great deal as they still lead by a bundle here. Well, it's still a good-sized lead, so they haven't necessarily needed him, but this is now 2 missed field goals for him in this game so far.
Yeah, and the question now is, will he be prepared when they do need him? Whether that's later in this game or sometime down the line, having a kicker you can count on is definitely imperative.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. Looking to throw. Jackson. That one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. We're in Baltimore. Third quarter action, 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jackson. Throw left side complete. That's Andrews. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Yet again, targeting and fighting Mark Andrews. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. It's complete to Robinson. And he is going to have a Ravens first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
Watch the safety creep. Hey, check Mike, Mike 6, Mike 6. I got it. Mike 6. It's our time, guys. It's our time. Go.
Movement there on the offensive line. A little quick and a 5-yard penalty. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. A false start backs them up 5. 1st and 15.
I'm coming. Watch 18. 18's the mic. Go. No, we changed it.
To throw again is Jackson. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Okay. I like that. I like
Not be
that.
able to get off another play.
Heard
As
him
time
show
has run
over
out
you
on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Man, you doing a little bit better than
So
those
from
guys.
inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Mike 6. You don't want none of that. Pick up the ball. Check. Hey. Check nickel. Check 99.
Running for the shotgun with Dre. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Jackson.
If you didn't get that first, you didn't get that touchdown, dude. Let's see what he's going to do. He's probably going to try and run it in. He probably is.
Hey, report. Hey, check Mike.
Drake will score. Touchdown, Baltimore.
He scored.
So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not the slow clap.
No, but they have been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 28-7 ball game.
You did my
Tucker
man
now
dirty
to kick
with
it
the
away following the
slow clap.
touchdown. From the 6. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the fourth quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon.
Andrews got 100 yards.
On the handoff, Edwards. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. On second down, here's the option.
That's how you run with Lamar. That's how you run with Lamar.
24. Last play, they didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they gain almost 40 yards here. Now a handoff, Edwards. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Jackson from the shotgun. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted.
My first pick of the game.
And the Ravens force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
Well, this is a great play right here by a very versatile linebacker. It's a zone defense, so he's responsible for one area of the field. And Brandon, I don't think the quarterback ever saw him. Or if he did, he saw him too late because he snuck into a great position there to pick that one off.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Throwing again on second down. Jackson. Over the middle, complete. That's Robinson. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
That's nice, doing your thing, but yeah, you still ain't got to. I mean, yeah, you have to still just do that the whole cut. I really didn't score.
Omar, ready? Mike 6! You ain't going nowhere. Yeah. Check Mike 6. In your face.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And Jackson throwing once more. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
The offense on third down, a pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
With the Eagles.
That's right. It's then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. And now a timeout taken here defensively with 2:07 remaining. So they'll also have the stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. Here's Edwards again on second down. 45 yards rushing for him now to this point. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On 3rd and short, Drake. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now they run off tackle with Drake. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. On 2nd down, it's Drake. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. But it looked like
thank God. Yo, lost the ball.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And give him 5 yards there, and it's enough for the first. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. There's the athleticism of Tyus Bowser on display. Wrapping him up, no problem. Again, Jackson will keep it. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home.
Think that nigga ass. But this play right here, this right here, the Andrews though. Come on, bro. How you not
so
stop
do
that?
It for us, for my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working
He
men
had
and women
one
on our
takeaway. I
crew.
had 8.
I'm Brandon Gault.
That's
You've been
crazy.
watching the NFL right here on
You couldn't
EA
do
Sports.
shit with his running game.
From
At least I got
Baltimore,
80-something yards.
So long, everybody.
This nigga cuffed up the ball. That's crazy. Yeah, it's damn recorded this game. Really whooped that nigga ass though. That dude ain't had no catches.